Expand the range of things that you worry about with your products. Hi folks, my name is Greg Crable and this is my podcast, Something I Learned Yesterday. When my kids were little and we would watch a movie, I remember them getting really agitated and upset and afraid before anything happened in a movie. You'd be watching the movie and nothing scary has happened yet, but the kids would be nervous. And at first I didn't understand, and then I started to pay attention to the music, and I noticed that it was the music that was making them nervous. Well, I think the same concept can apply in a lot of other areas in our businesses where we're paying attention to one set of things and we're not paying attention to other things that might be making our customers nervous or agitated. For example, with email newsletters, a change in format, a change in the from line might upset people or make them not recognize your newsletter, and you might get more unsubscribes or being marked as spam. If you change your frequency in a way that upsets your audience, that might turn them off. Or if you have really aggressive calls to action. The same could be true in videos. There's the obvious example of music that I already mentioned. But then there are things like jump cuts. When you're editing the video and you make too much of a cut, it's too distracting, it's too jarring. Those kind of things can turn people off. And then also sometimes there might be unintended symbolism where you're making your video seem too much like something that your market doesn't like. The same thing can be true with podcasts. Like, for example, a poorly timed ad. I've listened to podcasts where they're right in the middle of something very interesting, and then you hear something about soap. You know what? Make sure that the ads fall in places that make sense with the flow of the podcast. Or you could have poor video or audio quality. Those are kind of obvious things, but people forget them sometimes. Or what if you have an enthusiasm mismatch? I listen to NPR's Up First in the morning sometimes, and they are, in a very studied way, very calm. And if you had somebody on there who was highly enthusiastic, it just wouldn't match the character of the program. So make sure that your manner, your affect is consistent throughout your program. So anyway, those are just some thoughts to think about. The big picture is try to broaden the things that you think about that might be upsetting or jarring to your audience. So thanks for listening. My name is Greg Crable. You can learn more about me at crablegroup.com. Thanks so much.